While playing contemporary music, we will make the most use of the sustain pedal. But if you're playing an acoustic piano, you may find that there are 3 pedals. The pedal on the far left is called the una corda, or the mute pedal. And it's a pedal that allows you to play very, very soft. So it allows you to expand your dynamic range. The pedal in the middle, we call it sostenuto, which allows us to hold a note on the lower register, let it go, it will still ring, while we play music in the higher register. On the far right, we have the sustain pedal, which, by the way, is the pedal that we all love to use. Be careful not to overuse it. Be careful not to over-pedal. That is a common tendency. Sometimes we even use the sustain pedal to mask some problems that we may have technically. The sustain pedal should be used to enhance the music. Just think about this. You're playing a note or you're playing a chord, you press the sustain pedal down, you lift your hands, and the music still rings, as if you were in a big music hall. It's like a reverb sound. Let's go into it. I'm going to play the first 2 measures of the jazz ballad. First, I'm going to use no pedal at all. Notice how the sound was very dry. Now I'm going to use the pedal, but this time I'm going to have an action that allows me to clear the sound from chord to chord. And that is one way of using the sustain pedal. But notice that in between those notes, the sound is still muddy and too dampened. So I'm going to try to use the pedal a little more often so that the piece still has that beautiful effect and that we can still clearly hear the entire melody. While using the sustain pedal, you're going to have to be actively listening. Here's what happens if we don't engage the foot as we play this phrase. While it is a beautiful effect, we're able to really not distinguish every single one of the harmonies being played. The sustain pedal has 3 different actions, which will give you 3 different effects. If you bring the foot all the way down, the effect is way bigger. If you bring your foot all the way just to the middle, the effect will be just halfway. And the same thing happens if you just rest your foot a quarter into the pedal. I am unable to demonstrate this on this sustain pedal because I am playing an electric keyboard, but I encourage you, if you have an acoustic piano, to give it a try. You can try it with the sostenuto, which is the pedal in the middle, as well as the una corda, which is the pedal on the far left.